Hello and welcome back to Every Problem. This is problem number 29 of Stewart's 8th edition calculus book. This is section 1.1. And let's go ahead and get started. So they're asking us to do difference quotients. And problem 29 says f of x equals 1 over x. And what they want us to do is f of x minus f of a all over x minus a. So this is going to be a little bit algebra intensive. So we'll go through it slowly and methodically. That way it all makes sense. And let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to rewrite f of x and what exactly they want us to do. So f of x equals 1 over x. That's our rule, right? And they want us to do f of x minus f of a all over x minus a. Okay. So pretty much when we have this f of whatever, right? Whatever's in this parentheses, that's what we're plugging in for x. So the first one's kind of simple because they actually just want f of x alone, right? So let's go ahead and get started. We have 1 over x minus now f of a this time. So instead of 1 over x, we're going to write 1 over a. 1 over a, and this quantity here is all divided by x minus a. And you can see I've guarded all of this with parentheses and brackets because we really need to be careful about just canceling things out for the sake of doing so. We have to really guard everything and make sure that it's all under a common denominator before doing anything like that. So let's do that first. Let's get all of this under a common denominator. So right now what we have is maybe we could multiply this by, here, let's see. We can multiply this by a over a, because that's technically 1, so you're not breaking any rules. And here, let's multiply this by x over x, because again, you're not breaking any rules doing that. So now we have a over ax, right? I just flipped these two, just because I usually like things being in alphabetical order. It makes it easier to read. So a over ax minus x over ax, and this is all over x minus a. So now we finally do have a common denominator here. So let's go ahead and join these two. Now we have a minus x over ax, and this is divided by x minus a. Okay, well, one thing that we do know is when you are dividing something, you're supposed to flip and multiply, correct? So what we're going to do is we're going to have our a minus x over ax. And if we are dividing by x minus a, then really what we're doing is we are multiplying by 1 over x minus a. So let's go ahead and write that out. We have a minus x all over ax times 1 over x minus a. And, well, it doesn't look like there's much that we can do. And you're right that it doesn't look like there is, but there is something we can do. It's kind of hard to figure out, and to be completely honest, I was pretty frustrated when I first learned about this because I remember I was stuck on a problem for a long time, and my calculus teacher said, "Oh yeah, we'll just do this." And I thought, how was I possibly supposed to know that that's what we were supposed to do? So listen very carefully for this, right? This is going to come up many, many times while you're taking math, okay? So we are going to factor out a -1, and we're going to have negative a plus x all over ax times 1 over x minus a. Okay, now what we can do, because addition is commutative, right? So we are going to switch x and negative a, right? So we are going to have -1 times x minus a, because we have the positive x and the negative a. So x minus a over ax times 1 over x minus a. And now we can see that we can cancel out this x minus a. And so we're left with -1 over ax. And that is our final answer. So again, factoring out a -1, it's going to come up many, many times. So just do, whatever you can do to try to remember that that's an option. Whenever you have these, let's see, where's my different color? I'll choose red for this because it's really important. Whenever you see that there are these numbers that are close, right, or variables, right, a minus x and x minus a, you can usually take out a -1 to be able to find some way to cancel them out. So anyways, that's it for problem 29. And if you have any questions with it, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to answer anything. So thank you.